The world hasn't even fully recovered from coronaviruses yet, but now we're tackling monkeypox. When will it end? The monkeypox virus has recently been declared as a public health emergency of international concern by the World Health Organization. This means that there needs to be a coordinated international response to the virus, which means that it's getting rather serious. The monkeypox virus is a type of orthopox virus which belongs to the same family of virus that causes smallpox. The symptoms of monkeypox are similar, though less severe and less contagious than smallpox. There are two known types of monkeypox virus, the West African type and the Congo Basin/Central African type. So far, all the cases recently reported in the European region have been of the West African type, which is known to cause a milder, usually self-limiting disease and only very rarely causes severe disease or death. So how does a person get infected with monkeypox? Monkeypox is classified as a zoonosis, which means a disease that is transmitted between humans and animals. Cases often appear in tropical climates and rainforests where there are animals carrying the virus, including types of squirrels and certain types of monkeys and rats. The disease is transmitted through bites, scratches, or bushmeat preparation of these animals. Human-to-human transmission occurs through direct contact with bodily fluids or skin lesions, as well as indirect contact with lesion materials through items such as contaminated bedding or clothing. It can also spread through respiratory droplets, but does not travel easily by air and requires direct, prolonged contact with someone who has an active rash. Now, what are the symptoms? Someone who has contracted monkeypox usually starts to show symptoms between around 6 to 13 days after contact with an infected symptomatic person or their belongings, but it can take up to 21 days sometimes. The most common symptom is an evolving rash that develops from vesicles into blisters. During the recent outbreak in the European region, most of the cases have been picked up in sexual health clinics, with patients presenting with lesions on their genitals and anus. The rash may be accompanied by a fever, muscle aches, chills, exhaustion, headaches, a sore throat, or swollen, painful lymph nodes, which are raised glands, particularly in the groin and potentially in the neck, under the chin, and in the armpits. The symptoms in the current outbreak have been mostly mild. However, lesions can be very itchy or painful and can become infected. Symptoms usually resolve by themselves after about 14 to 21 days. In recent times, the mortality rate has been between 3 to 6%, mostly among young children and immunocompromised individuals. Now, how is monkeypox being diagnosed? As in, how does a person know that they really have monkeypox? So all individuals who have tested positive have had the infection confirmed by a PCR test. We are all familiar with this test since it's the same PCR test that is used to confirm coronavirus. Now, how can monkeypox be treated? The disease is usually self-limiting, meaning symptoms usually go away without the need for treatment within 2 to 3 weeks. Some people may require antivirals, antibiotics, and analgesia to treat secondary infections and local pain. While a new vaccine has been approved for the prevention of the smallpox vaccine has also been demonstrated to provide protection, these vaccines are not widely available as yet. Now, who is most at risk of catching monkeypox? While the most recent outbreak appears to have disproportionately impacted MSM, which means men who have sex with men, it is important to stress that monkeypox can affect anyone who comes into close, prolonged contact with an infected individual or their infected belongings. It would therefore be wrong to stigmatize anyone for the outbreak. People at potentially heightened risk of infection include healthcare workers, commercial sex workers, and household members and other close contacts of active cases such as sexual partners. Other groups at highest risk of severe disease from monkeypox include pregnant women, young children, and individuals who are immunocompromised, meaning their immune system is just not fully functional as it should be. These groups need to be especially protected to prevent infection. Now, how can we prevent further transmission and put an end to the outbreak? Rather than vaccination, the primary measures to control the outbreak are contact tracing and isolation. It is very important that people confirmed with monkeypox disclose their contacts so that these people can be alerted to monitor their symptoms. We also need to help prevent people from getting the virus in the first place. So what is recommended is avoiding skin-to-skin or face-to-face contact with anyone who has symptoms, practicing safe sex, cleaning your hands regularly, especially before and after having contact with a symptomatic person and their belongings. Now, what should people do if they suspect they might have monkeypox? It is important that people report symptoms and precautions to stop possible transmission to others, particularly those at high risk of developing severe disease like pregnant women, young children, and immunocompromised individuals. If you have an unusual lesion or rash, consult your doctor or healthcare provider straight away. Try not to touch the lesions or rash, as this could spread the disease. Wash any bedding or belongings of an infected person that you may have come into contact with. Wash your hands regularly. Avoid close physical contact, including sexual contact with others. Anyone that has suspected, probable, or confirmed monkeypox symptoms should isolate as much as possible until the symptoms have resolved. In particular, keep isolated from pregnant women, young children, and immunocompromised people to protect them from infection. You are extremely unlikely to have monkeypox if you have not been in close contact, such as touching their skin or sharing bedding with someone who has monkeypox or has monkeypox symptoms. This video is not intended to replace professional healthcare advice. If you suspect monkeypox or would like to learn more, please speak to your doctor or healthcare provider. All information shared in this video comes from trustworthy sources such as the World Health Organization and World Economic Forum. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay healthy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, bye!